Hello, and welcome to the first of just the random trivia games we've got going on today. So, obviously we've got a horror game already burning in the background for the main stream, so I figured end of the week we'll do something different, and I quite like my trivia, so I'm going to subject you all to trivia games, but hopefully the trivia games have a little bit of something else going on, so it's not just flatly answering questions. And I've got two lined up, the first being Trivia Deal, or the demo of Trivia Deal, which looks like a trivia game crossed with a roguelike, which is interesting. Chill/streamer. No, we don't want that. Streamer's not about being chill. Roguelike. Wait, it's meant to be played. Time is active. Pick your best trivia topic out of the three options. Video games, technology, and history. Well, is it going to be video games and the question's about Overwatch? Because I don't know jack shit about Overwatch. Alright, to be fair, I don't know jack shit about the Titanic. I know a lot about acronyms. Good morning. Yes, I'm not too bad, now that I've re-solidified after the heat wave. So cards are used to swap into a niche category, usually to get through categories you're struggling with. Okay. Yeah, okay, it is about this thing at the top. Right, well, we'll figure these out when we get there. In that case, I know jack shit about Overwatch. Let's go acronyms. Choose a lifeline. Key. Unlocks without losing intelligence. That's good. I've got precious little of that these days anyway. Question timer half, but the mult is 2. There's a card to the back of the column. I don't really know what I should select without. Let's just use the key, I guess. Are you going to teach me how to play? Or am I just supposed to figure that out? How are you, by the way? I don't know if I asked that. Okay, so my categories are geography, sport, that ain't happening. Movies and TV, I'm alright. Art and literature, I'm alright. I'm basically alright. All of these except sport. Let's embarrass myself and go geography. What describes it's a meander? Yes. Raw chest. Buddhism. I don't know jack shit about Buddhism. I know even less about rappers, so frenzy it is. Oof. I hope that you can get some sleep soon. If the heat would allow it, that is. Let's just drop in acronyms on sport. There's no way in hell I'm getting sport. Let's try an acronyms question. What does VPN stand for? Virtual private. Yeah. Okay, I figured it was gonna be one of them too. I have a VPN, it just never really clocked what it was, but I figured it's supposed to be private, isn't it? So. Alright, video games. We should be alright on video games. So it'll probably be a multiplayer video game. And I know jack shit about them, but who is the developer behind Rust? I think it must be Face Punch, it's not Blizzard, Epic, or Valve. Yeah. I have a max IQ bonus. My health is my intelligence. So I have an IQ of 50. Good to know. Oh dear. Well, hopefully that does the trick. Right, we got movies and TV. Movies and TV or art and literature. Which we tackle first? Seeing science and nature there, I might be alright at. I don't know jack shit about movies and TV. I don't really watch that much of either. Give it a go. Clark Kent, yeah, okay. He is the Daily. Is it Daily Planet? Yeah. I was looking at Daily Bugle and I was like, no, that sounds too real. I haven't really read much Superman, to be fair, or watched Superman films. So that was a lucky guess. So when do I use these? Maybe I can use that on like science and nature or something. I'm too scared to do that, I think. What that is? Maybe there's like padlocks I've got to get around or something. In which movie does a young girl fall down a rabbit hole? Alice in Wonderland. I just know the books. I go watch Alice in Wonderland like the Tim Burton one once. Thought it was alright. But I have read Alice in Wonderland. Not read Through the Looking Glass, but so I haven't, like most of the Alice in Wonderland films and stuff. Just combine the two, but they are two separate books. Oh, for these things, there's always coffee. Right, art and literature I'm worried about. I have a degree in writing, but I didn't actually pay much attention to the books. So, art. Here we go. And which Shakespeare play did wrote that? Okay, that is Hamlet. Hey, that's lucky, because that's my favourite Shakespeare play, and it led to another of my favourite plays, which is Rosencrantz and Guildenstern Are Dead by Tom Stoppard, which is an absurdist play. The characters, it's from the perspective of Rosencrantz and Guildenstern, and they speak normal Shakespearean whenever Hamlet's there, and then when he's not there, they basically take the piss out of him behind his back, but it's just like absurdist back and forth. Great play. One of the plays I really want to see performed, but it's just not on anywhere near me. Alright, I've bigged up Science and Nature, so this is probably going to be one that I get wrong. What bird was usually for red? Flamingo? Yeah, it's the only one that's close enough to red. They're all complete. Right, we got them all right, so that's good. But I'm pretty sure that's level 1, so I'm assuming the questions will get harder as we go up the levels. Oh, I've got max, so...
Hello?
Hello? Why are you here now? Oh, that'll do the trick. Get some sugar. Random categories. id Software. Oh, that's Doom and Quake. That'd be more interesting, wouldn't it? We'll get lucky. No, man, let's look at these. Eliminate one incorrect answer. That's going to be quite useful. We'll get lucky dip as well. Nuts. Ice hockey? Hell no. Geometry, maybe. Pokemon, definitely. There's no point in me getting an ice hockey question. Right, let's get to see if I can. 50 quid. Go down the line. What have we got in the first round? Music and TV, movies and TV even. Alright, music, I'm fucking terrible at music. It's consistently, ever since I sort of boned up on geography, music is consistently my weakest. And good for me, they've got the 2s on them, so they're going to be harder. Technology is 1, that's fine. General knowledge, could be anything. Original mythology might be alright. A bit rusty on anything that isn't Greek. If it's Roman, then I'm fucked. Science and Nature 3 will be interesting. Right. Which movie does Tom Hanks play a castaway on a deserted island? It's Castaway. You gave away the title in the question. I guess that's why it's a 1 strength. Let's try music for 2. I'm so terrible at music. Who had the hit the best? It's Tina Turner, isn't it? Yeah. Simply the best and all that. That wasn't too bad. Technology for 1. Which company develops JavaScript? I don't think there's any of them. Yeah. Okay. Did alright. Did alright. We've got those 2 music bollockses lurking up in there. But I guess we can use these to swap one out for Pokemon or something. Movies and TV. What 97 movie directed by Robert Stitch tells us to tell him he's dreaming? Never heard of it. The Castle. Oh, okay, that was a guess. Okay, well, cool. Swap in Pokemon out of music there. Pokemon. And in Pokemon, what type is Pikachu's? Electric. It's an electric mouse. That really was a 1 question there. Right, music for 2. Which American rapper and hip-hop artist was killed in '96? Yeah. So yeah, that's the only one I've heard of, and I know he was killed, so... Alright, well, we've survived the music 2s, so that's good. Nuts. I don't... gonna say, I don't really know much about nuts in any sense of the word, really. Id Software for 3 is gonna be interesting. Like, what year did Quake 2 be released or something? I don't fucking know. I remember playing it when I was a kid, so that sort of narrows it down, but... yeah, it's a strange tangent to go down. But I'm glad it led to something fun. And yeah, I do think the origin of Sledgehammer is awesome. Beer being stolen. Well, like I say, glad it led to something cool. Music for one. Which artist is the name of the shape of you? Is that Ed Sheeran? Yeah, it's Ed Sheeran. I think I've heard that. I'm not a huge Ed Sheeran fan, so... I mean, these songs are alright, just not songs I'd ever want to just put on, you know. Food and drink. I should be right. Food and drink. I'm a chubby guy. Which herbs leaves you called needles and is used in Mediterranean cooking? This could be rosemary, right? Yeah. We've grown rosemary in the garden, so... eliminate one. Have I got one that's like... give me more time or something? No. Okay. Science, this is going to be the toughest one yet. Science and nature for 3. Which river in China is home to the threatened Chinese alligator? That's a guess. I couldn't remember which was where, you know. Oof, you got to take the blow. That's what the key's for. Okay, so if you get one wrong, you've got to take a hit to unlock it and try again. Ooh, that's rough. Video games for what? What is the main character in the Metroid series? Samus Aran. Nice. That gets me back up. Okay, so we've got general knowledge and religion mythology for 1 each. That shouldn't be too bad. Knowledge, which these toys spawned a beautiful, successful film fans beginning in 27. Transformers. Yeah. I couldn't read it, but I got the gist. Cool, so last one is religion and mythology for 1. Oh, it's Zeus' sphere of control. The sky. And the other gods. He's sort of like the head honcho from Greek mythology. Raw chest. Question type, that's what I was looking for. Use card to the back of the column or Judaism. No, I don't think I know that much about Judaism, to be honest. Okay, cool. We've got a good bit of cash. Yeah, might as well keep it max. Hello? Rugby, nope. Star Wars, nope. Another stall in there. That'll be useful for when we've like a video game one that we can slam dunk. Oh, they were bought by an American company? Or Aspel, you mean, or Aspel now? Because I'd be very sad if Aspel was bought by an American company. Because it was like, it's a cider made in Suffolk, which is the non-usual cider place in England. So, the cider's still tasty. Let's get Lucky Dip. Bands, nope. Volcanoes, I'll take that. Notable landmarks, give that a go. Boxing, I'll give it a try. Gotta try at least one sports question, I suppose. Oh my god. Gee, Rainbow Reaper for 5. Is that the boss? There's one there as well. Okay, let's try religion and mythology for 3. In which religion do followers aim to achieve moksha, or liberation? Don't know. Hinduism? That's a guess. Good at guessing. Raw chest. Yeah, we'll do one of them. God, so many musics. What is it? Taking off some of my ones. Let me get id software. That's right. Have we got any sports that we can raise? Maybe. Okay, let's try it. Id software. John Carmack, John Mera met at which company? Apogee? No, Soft Disk. Never even heard of Soft Disk. And let's just replace it back with music. Which decade did Elvis Presley die? Oh fuck. 70s, yeah. Ooh, okay. Music. Who's saying nice it like a virgin? Is that Madonna? Yeah. Oh god. Well, let's try a sport question for one. Serena Williams won a Glam Slam title when she was what? Pregnant? Yeah. I do remember that. Figure. Sorry. So hopefully it's. I'll have to look up at that. But I have a bottle of Aspirin right next to it. Look. It still says the Cider House, Suffolk. So maybe they don't want to advertise that, you know. My favourite, that I tend to drink every Friday, is the Imperial Aspirin, which is 8.2%. They do a range. The standard ones you get in pubs is about 5%. And then I tend to go for the Inches Reserve when I can get it, which is about 7%, I think. Right, let's try what this Rainbow Reaper is. Stop this music. What is the world record for the longest hiccuping spree? 8 months? Oh, 68 years! Fucking hell. It's an entire person's life. In cooking, what is a rub? Blend of herb and spices rubbed on meat, yeah. Rubbing the chef's head. That's give you a lot of life back when you win, so that's good. Original mythology 2. Which Norse god lost his hand? Hand. It's his, so it's not Freya. Did Thor lose his hand? That's like Tyr. Yeah, I was gonna say, I don't remember Thor losing his hand. Original mythology 1. Which angel told Mary she would have a child? Gabriel. I knew that from Sunday school. Now we're coming up to a batch of history now. It depends. If it's like European history, it might be alright. It's American history, I haven't got the faintest clue. Geography for 1. Which country is known as Land of the Rising Sun? Japan. On its flag and everything. Yeah, I find the stronger ciders tend to have a better flavour. Like, standard pub ciders are somewhere around 4%, but a lot of them are just... They go for sweetness to mask the fact they haven't got anything else going on. General knowledge 2. What are the primary colours? Yellow, blue and red. Yes. I had to second guess myself there. Don't know why I always struggle with the colour wheel. History for 3. Which soldier and statesman? It wasn't Che Guevara. I think I've heard of you, so we'll go for that. Yeah. What year was the Doomsday Book survey completed? 1086. My surname is in the Doomsday Book. So I knew that one. It was a census after William the Conqueror conquered England, so it had to be after 1066. And yeah, my surname in a ye olde fashion is written in there. So my family have been around for at least 1,000 years. Well, that's rounding up, but they were probably in there before they were conquered, so I think it's safe to say. History for 2. What caused crop famines resulting in famine in the 14th century Italy? Wars seems a bit later rock. My Little Ice Age. Never heard of that. Ouchie. Which weapon was first used at the Battle of the Somme in World War One? Tank? Yeah. Like the oldie, like, tracks around the entire thing tank that always just used to break down. Yeah, I mean, if you've got the apples, you might as well use it. I'm sure they sell apple juice somewhere. And yeah, cider vinegar is used for chips and all that sort of stuff, so yeah, if there's a market. Who helped establish the borders of modern day Iraq? No one I've ever heard of. Nellie Bly. No, it was Gertrude Bell. Ouch. Ouch. Oh, crock. Try nuts for one. What nut is mixed? This is mixed with sugar to make marzipan. Almond. There we go. Got through that. Food and drink for 2. What is a pasta shaped ring or wheel? Ah, fuck. Is it Brutelli? Yeah. I don't think it's Brutini. Okay. We're just going to do this run, I think, and then we'll move on to the next one. Religion and mythology. In Judaism, which of the following services held soonest after midnight? I never heard of any of these. Is that one? Yeah. I'm just guessing my way through this. Science and nature for 2. How many phases of the moon are there? Fuck. 8 or 12 or 10. 12. 8. Fuck. Yeah, I can't remember either, to be fair. Yeah, oh, cock. History for 3, okay. Who was stabbed in his bathtub by Charlotte Corday during the French Revolution? The Marquis de Lafayette. No, it's Jean-Paul Marat. Ow. Ow. No, not sport for 3. I suck at geometry, but geometry for 1 might be easier than sport for 3. What is the name of a polygon with, it's a nonagon. Arts and literature for 1, come on. How many majors? Ah, fucking Christ. 5, it was 6. Ow. Ow. My luck has run out. What is zoophobia fear of? Animals. That should get me a bit of life back. Now we've got all of this mess to get through. I was hoping this would be more, like, tactical. I wanted a game that wasn't just answering questions, and now I'm just answering questions, so... but we'll move on to something else before too long. Don't know shit about programming. Reroll. Partnership for 3. Which of the following would be considered a pigment? Insect materials? Yeah, like beetles and stuff are used to create dyes, so... General knowledge. Which board game involves solving a murder? Cluedo. They've got the American and the European name in there. Good. Geography for 3. What is the highest mountain range located within the Arctic Circle? Yukon? No, it's the Brooks Range. Ow. Ow. Movies and TV for 2. What building is located at 407 Greymore Lane, Salem Center, New York? Avengers Mansion? No, that's the X Mansion. Assuming that's an X-Men thing. I know less than enough. I know less than nothing about X-Men. Snip it. I will stall it as well. Who was the 2004 Ukrainian singer Ruslana awarded with? A racehorse. A seat in Parliament? What? Okay, food and drink for 1. What is the energizing ingredient containing coffee? Caffeine. Blocks your sleepy receptors, basically. Assassinations, Nintendo will do. I'm not the hugest Nintendo fan, but let's swap it in and see what we get, just so we can get through this. What plumber wears a red suit in the game Super Mario Brothers? Easy peasy. Well, oh, well, there you go. We just snuck through the demo there. Got tough towards the end, but we pushed our way through. I think this is a game that I will play on my own, rather than subjecting stream to it down the line, but I did rather enjoy it. I just love trivia games. A trivia game that actually is a game is very different. I don't know why it's called Cluedo, to be honest. It's just one of those things that just always has been. But yeah, I mean, Clue actually is a bit more about what the game is about, so it'd make more sense if it was just Clue. But, you know. Okay, so let me quit out of this, so you'll get the delightful black screen. This is where I load up the next one. I don't know if actually I have... Can I preview a scene? No, I don't think I can. Well, there you go. Might be able to switch it. Yeah, there we go. It's actually just got the image there, which is good. Just while I load up the next game and get my controller to connect. I've forgotten I'd added that image ages ago, so at least it's you know, slightly more professional, even if it's Very difficult to read that text. Right, let me switch what's being captured. Project clone. Assuming that's it. Yeah, there we go. Welcome to Not Sure About That. Which I was hoping had controller support, but I'm not sure it does. No. So this is a trivia game crossed with like one of those crazy platforming games where everything's just sort of floating in the void. Let me chair a bit closer so I can actually use my keyboard. There we go. It's got 555 questions, so this will probably take us to the end of the stream. I doubt we'll finish it anyway, but I figured it would be a bit different because it's got, you know, actual platforming, so there's a chance for me to mess things up. Oh my god, and I am a man with... Can't really see it on there. And this Steam, like, banner, he's got a heckin' moustache going on. There we go, so I can run.
Ah, another one who thinks they're smarter than everyone. I have a lot of questions for you. Good luck.
I don't know, when they solved it in the film, it didn't seem very enlightened. Biggie. Which character eats spinach to become stronger? That's Popeye. That's our target there. Oh, that screen tearing is pretty, yeah. That's higher than most it will go. Epic. It's epic, this. Okay, it's actually pretty nice. There we go. What country does Lego originate from? Denmark? Yes. Which red fruit grows on a tree? Cherry? Cherry trees? Fuck that jump up. That looks fun to get through. Okay, it's just a random computer that says loading on it. Oh, and there it goes. Which video games can you encounter a creeper? Minecraft, so what is this? Oh, that film cracked us up. We do like occasional film nights where we just roll a dice and watch a film from a list that I made. Get out of here. What is the name of King Arthur's magical sword, Excalibur? Oh god. No! Oh. Thank god you can mantle. And yeah, Clue was on there. We didn't know what to expect, and it cracked us up. Especially the ending where they showed all the various endings. What is a Stradivarius? It's a violin. And where's this lump? Why is there a lump here? What city is known as the City of Light? Paris, I think? Yeah. Was I supposed to press E on that? You know. Yeah, it is a great film. Which US state was KFC created? Surely it's Kentucky, if it's Kentucky Fried Chicken. Yeah. Give us an easy one. Which forest does Robin Hood live? Sherwood. Are you gonna pop me over there? Whee! Yeah, okay. Alfred Burchard Nobel is the inventor of dynamite. I'm pretty sure that's true. I think he did a lot of his other work to try and make up for the fact that he'd invented dynamite, to be honest. What is the national sport of Japan? It's going to be sumo, right? Yeah. Oh, that's close. Oh my god. It does have that sort of soundy palatable narration. Which country is Dracula's castle located? Romania. That's where Transylvania is. Ooh. Almost fumbled the popsicle stick jump there. What is the name of the butterfly-shaped pasta? Oh, Christ. It's not fusilli, not tagliatelle, it's not penny, so it must be farfel. Yeah, there we go. Can I pop the balloons? I can sort of bash him about a bit. Go load somewhere else. What does the character Rayman not have? Arms and legs. He's a floaty boy. Is me Rayman. Yeah. There we go. Don't need a reminder of that. Which actor plays Bond in Casino Royale? Daniel Craig. Still not seen. Okay. Taxi 2. Still not seen. I don't think I've ever actually. Oh my god! I think the only Bond I've ever watched from start to finish was Skyfall. No. I thought that was a slide. Baguette? Okay, I have a baguette now. Yeah, there we go. Let's hope Transylvania is accepting. Is that the Greek flag? What country does this flag represent? Well, I said it, so I'm going to stick... No, it does not Greek flag. Similar colours, I think. Uruguay. Okay. And yes, let's hope Transylvania is trans-positive. Otherwise, they need to give their name back. Where's the E? Oh my god, there's dynamite. Okay. Which city is Banksy from? Oh shit. I don't think he's London. Might be Bristol. He sounds like a Bristolian. Yeah. Bristol is very well known for its art all over the place. How many faces do 2 cubes have in total? Well, one has 6. 4 on the side and 2 on the top, so it must be 12. Go, go. That was... He was a bit of a drift, my man here. Yep. 50 points. Congratulations. Thank you. Rid of that. Which company released the Walkman in '79? That was Sony. It's the Sony Walkman. Oh yeah, I always forget Sean Connery was Bond. Gravity is stronger on the moon than on Earth. False. It is weaker on the moon, because the moon is smaller. And there's less density to pull people in. Oh, that little duck face. What animal is on Gryffindor's crest? It's a lion. I grew up on Harry Potter. And it pains me every day that the creator turned out to be a giant piece of shit. There we go, get rid of that duck face. Which country bans chewing gum? I happen to know this one, I know it's Singapore. Yeah. Yeah. Drifting. Drift round corners. What colour is not found on the Rubik's Cube? I think the Rubik's Cube is like white, black, and the primary colours. Yeah, certainly the primary colours. Bye, doggy. Well, it's the smallest unit of memory in a computer. It's a byte, or is it a bit? It'd be a bit. I think it's a bit into bytes to, you know, megabytes and kilobytes and all that shit. Yeah. What's that? I have a baguette, I think. Oh, it's like... Okay. Which of these materials is the hardest? 3 diamond, I think. Yeah. Ooh, no. Oh. Suddenly, like... You should have jumped when I pressed jump. This fucking popsicle stick is a pain in the ass. There we go. Who wrote The Count of Monte Cristo? Dumas or... I think it's Victor Hugo. I was wrong! It was Dumas. Dumas. How do you pronounce that? This is like trench. In which city is the Golden Gate Bridge located? That's San Francisco, I believe. There we go. Charge! How many strings does a ukulele have? Not many. 4, maybe? The old jumping flea. Yep. There we go. Which video game is Lara Croft the main character? That's Tomb Raider. I've played it on this channel. So it'd be a bit weird if I didn't know that. Can I put it on my head? Yes, I can. Sweet. Apples float in water. That's true, or else apple bobbing would be very difficult. There's like a big ball over there. What? Okay. With a franchise that old, I guess it's no wonder that some sort of copyright mess is happening. Which club did Kylian Mbappe play for before joining Paris Saint-Germain? I have absolutely no idea. Let's go FC Barcelona. No, it wasn't. It was Monaco. AS Monaco. Okay. Do we climb the wall? Yeah, we do. Okay. Which country is the Prado Museum located? Sounds Greek, maybe? Or Italian? Let's try Italian. Never guess yourself. It was Spain, okay. Oh, another flag question with a flag I don't recognise. What is the capital of Peru? I know that. It's Lima. I'm really good on, like, certain capitals. What character is known as Peter Parker? That's Spider-Man. Spider-Man. Alright, here's the whip ball. What we get? Get out of here. Which actor plays the main character in the movie Taken? That's Liam Neeson. I've never even heard of Alain Delon. Is there a number on it? 3, 4. Ooh. Okay. We have to balance on a ball. That actually helped quite a lot. He's stable while he's mantling. Yeah, but can you build a bridge out of them? What are the front teeth called? They are the incisors. They're what you use to bite into apples. As we're on the subject. And canines are for meat and molars are for grinding. Which particle atom has no electric charge? A neutron. That's why it's called a neutron, because it's neutral. I forget to bust something there, I don't know. A dinging. How many zeros are in 1 billion? That'd be the 9. 6 in a million. And you need like another triple zeros to make it up, or else it's 10 million, 100 million. 100 points. Nice, we're 5th-ish. Okay, no we're not, that's just points, never mind. We're not even close. What is the name of Sega's mascot? Well, I've got a few, but the current one is Sight. It's not Alex the Kid anymore. Okay, I was hoping you'd give me a boing there. There we go. Bats are blind. False. They just can't see very well. They're not actually blind. That's why they use echolocation. What colour is the jersey worn by the leader of the Tour de France? Fuck if I know. Yellow. Let's go for yellow. I haven't watched the Tour de France. Oh, I was right. But I fell anyway. You can see down the bottom is questions answered and platforms traversed versus times I've fallen off. What country is the Black Forest located? That's Germany. Oh, that's sneaky. We were planning to go there at some point, but it fell through. Who received the Nobel Peace Prize in 1964? Nelson Mandela. Nobel Peace Prize is for, like, activists and stuff, so... No! Martin Luther King. Which character lives in a pineapple under the sea? If I ever watched that show, I might be more tempted to sing it, but I don't. Nina does, but I never have. What is the 5th letter of the Greek alphabet? Epsilon? Yeah. Maybe I can just... There we go. Easy does it. Which river runs through New York? Well, it's definitely not the Amazon. Was it the Hudson? Yeah. Yeah, that was disappointing. I have to say. And fucking Hugh Laurie, also House, and who's a great comedic actor, was doing it. Was doing the audio books. They've revamped all the audio books, and that's sad. At least Stephen Fry did it before the nonsense came out. Who sculpted David? That's Michelangelo. But it's fine. I can now listen to Stephen Fry narrating Sherlock Holmes books. And Arthur Conan Doyle was a complete nutter, but at least he didn't have access to Twitter. How many sides does a circle have? 1? No, none. Okay. I guess a side is dictated by corners, maybe? I don't know. What does the first video ever uploaded on the YouTube show? It's a zoo. It's called like My Time at the Zoo or something. Oh, we've got like a designated platform section coming up. Spaghetto is the singular form of spaghetti. True? Yeah. We got a talkie section.
Sorry, my computer is downloading something right now. I hope it's not bothering you too much. Anyway, you're doing great. Keep going.
Thanks. What are you downloading? Shame I can't explode that. Looks like a giant cake. This place looks great. It's like a soft play area. Oh, there's the next set of questions loaded in. There you go. Just gotta go over this gap here. 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 And one more. Scoring system. Correct answer 3 points, wrong answer 0 points. Press F to think. Well, we're in stage 1 of 11. Fallen 16 times. Oh, that was mainly it. Well, it's more than believing in just fairies. He was so obsessed with the supernatural being real that he believed that Harry Houdini was like some sort of incredible magician, even when Houdini showed Conan Doyle how it ran, basically. And it basically ended up with him losing all his credibility. Because, yeah, even Houdini turned around and said, dude, I don't have magic, it's a trick. And it was very humiliating. That's Tony Hawk skateboarding. But yeah, he was like super sure that these sort of magical things were real. What country is Mount Vesuvius located? That would be Italy. Unfortunately for the Italians in Pompeii. Who painted the Starry Night? That is my favourite Van Gogh painting. So that'll be you. It's a bloody gorgeous painting. So there we go. What track is often the final race in Mario Kart? It's Rainbow Road. Fucking everyone's bane, but it's significantly better in Mario Kart than it is in Mario 64. I'll tell you that right now. How do you write 2025 in Roman numerals? I believe it's MMXXV. Those are the millenniums. That's 1,000. That's 2,000. I'm pointing with my hat. 10, 10, 5. I think that's right. But it can't be that, because that's 2015. That's 1025, so I think that's right. 4. Oh, I just missed it. Yeah, well, it was right. Yeah, that was close. Thank you for the sign to blocking me. Which instrument is associated with Louis Armstrong, even? He was a trumpet player. Yep. Yeah. I mean, they were friends for a time. Oh, firework. But I think Houdini got a bit pissed off with Conan Doyle. At least Conan Doyle was a... The reason Conan Doyle is interesting is because obviously Sherlock Holmes is like the epitome of rationality and science above all else. Like the idea that you have to like disregard everything but the science if you want to, you know, truly, you know, see things as they are. And then Conan Doyle was very much the opposite, but they never leaked into each other. Even in like The Hound of the Baskervilles, where it's all like about ghosts and shit. Sherlock Holmes is very much the, no, not ghosts, gonna figure it out. Which city is the Flatiron Building located? LA? Never even heard of it. No, it was New York. It sounded like an American building. Which pigment is responsible for the green colour of plants? That would be chlorophyll. It's 150 points, and boop. What is the best-selling video game of all time? I think it's Minecraft. Definitely not Vampire Survivors. I have a feeling the developer of this might have been a fan. I'm not, actually. Yeah. All the planets in our solar system rotate in the same direction. No, okay. Don't know me astronomy as well as I thought. That's interesting. No Sherlock Holmes spoilers, please. I'm still listening through the full compendium. Although it's all out of order, so. I know at least what happens to Sherlock Holmes in the final problem, so. Which of these animals cannot close its eyes? I've seen the others with their eyes closed, so it must be a snake. In which country is Mount Fuji located? That's Japan. Yeah. Which herb is an ingredient in pesto? That's basil. Very nice it is too. Basil, I suppose. It's pronounced over there. Eric, Kenny, and Kyle. Oh, I can't remember. That's the South Parks. Cartman, Kenny, and Kyle. Whee. They just put Cartman's first name to try and trick you. Who sings the theme song for the movie Skyfall? Adele. Like I say, that's the only one I know. And I very much enjoyed that theme song. Yeah. Really? I can see that. Maybe, let's hope the opium wasn't involved. What country does this flag represent? Oh, bollocks. Could be any of them. I don't think it's Sweden. I think Sweden's blue on a white background. Could be Iceland? Kind of feeling Iceland. Yeah. Which of these inventions is the oldest? Photography, radio, telephone, television. Photography or radio? I'm feeling radio. No, it was photography. Okay. Well, radio would have been more useful, so it would have been invented first, you know. But I guess photography is more like chemicals rather than signals, isn't it? James works 6 hours. Christ, I hate these. James works 6 hours a day, 4 days a week. How many hours does he work in 2 weeks? That's 12, 24, 48 hours. Because he works 4 days of 6. 4 times 6. 24. Only does it twice, 48 hours. He'll tell me the right answer if I'm wrong. So if these maths questions, I can just guess. In Legend of Zelda, what is the name of the main character? Link. Actually, he's whatever you call him. So he's Josh for a lot of it. And I probably will. I'm listening to an audiobook and it's like the complete works of Sherlock Holmes. They're all like out of order. Because they're all like different compendiums of short stories all just like stitched together. So eventually that one will come up. I do highly recommend the that audiobook narrated by Stephen Fry. I was liking it, and then I got to the final problem, and Stephen Fry's voice started breaking up at the end, and very much liked it. Dinosaur fossils have been found on all 4 continents, yes. Also the fact that Stephen Fry is very huge into Sherlock, and has been all his life, helps a lot. Which sport does Simone Biles compete in? She was all over for a while. I think it's swimming. No, I was wrong. Gymnastics. I know her name, I don't know anything about her. Unfortunately, I think there's going to be a few maths questions based on that. In which country was Squid Game filmed? South Korea. Yeah. Get out of here, cow. What colour is an airplane's black box? I'm presuming it's not going to be black because they want to see it. I'm assuming it's going to be orange so it stands out against all the white and soft colours. Oh, I might have to listen to that as well. I mean, Stephen Fry's narration is very good, so... And I do like Stephen Fry, so... Straight orange. Yeah. I knew black would be the red herring. Because why would you make it... It's something that's designed to be found, why would you make it black? Which fictional world was explored in World of Warcraft? That's Azeroth, I believe. Quick T-swig. Which of these literary devices is an exaggeration? Hyperbole is one of my favourite things to use. Yeah. People never seem to... They don't understand hyperbole these days. Ooh, very nice. Whenever you use hyperbole these days, some twat always pipes up and is like, oh, it's not literally 1,000, blah, 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 blah. It's like, yes. I was using hyperbole for comedic effect. It seems to have fallen out of favour, I think. Who is the author of the James Book Bond series? That'd be Ian Fleming. Actual spy Ian Fleming. Constantinople is the formal name of Istanbul. If that'll get renamed now that Turkey's Turkey. Yeah. In American pool, what is the number of the black ball? 8 ball, isn't it? So we have 8 ball pool. Yeah. Get out of here. Why have I lost my hat? Is it because I fell? Did I fall? Maybe I fell. That's a shame, because I like myself some sarcasm. Harmless sarcasm, though, not like directed at people, then it's just harsh. Toy Story, what is the name of the cowboy? Woody. Bing. It's possible to breathe and swallow at the same time. Nope. Remember one of those try this at home things about that. What is the name of the ancient trade route between China and the West? Was China the Silk Road? I think the spice route was from like India. It could be, the Tea Road sounds like it's... Let's try Silk Road. Yeah, I knew that website. Got its name from somewhere. Which of the following sugars is found in milk? Could be lactose, right? It's fat. Yeah. What is the capital of Australia? It's Canberra. It's not Sydney. One of those countries where the like the city that everyone knows is not the capital compared to the capital where no one knows it. Breaking Bad, what is Walter White's profession? He's a chemistry teacher. I mean, sarcasm has its place, but yeah. Let's get rid of that. What actor plays Jack Sparrow in Pirates of the Caribbean? That's Johnny Depp. With 2 to combine it. Nope. Balls. Yeah, balls. Yeah, there we go. That's not a thing I can interact with. What is the name of the coloured part of the eye? The iris. I mean, the Kiev one I can understand. It's the I is the Russian spelling. So I can understand them wanting to distance themselves from that. Which phone company produced the 3310? I don't know, Nokia. Sounds like a Nokia way of naming their phones. Oh, no, not these. Oh, it's like 3 letters after. It's gonna be V. That's 4 letters half. There's like 3 letters in between each one, so yeah. Which fictional character created Pinocchio? That was Geppetto. An adult human body is made up of 206 bones. About that? Yeah. Which year was Fortnite released? Oh, Christ. Well, it was fairly early. Because it wasn't originally the Battle Royale. It was like some sort of tower defense thing. Let's go for the earliest one. Yeah. It only took off as a Battle Royale after PUBG popularised it. What is the smallest country in the world? That would be the Vatican City. True. But the English word for Kiev was developed from the Russian word rather than what the Ukrainians called it, so I give them a pass on that one. I don't think I'll ever get used to calling Turkey either. What is the main ingredient of falafel? Chickpeas. I have a love-hate relationship with falafel. What is the name of Simba's father in The Lion King? That's Mufasa. That. What is the correct spelling? Mississippi. I think it's 3. You lost that. No.
You failed.
Oh, there's an extra eye there I didn't spot. You can go away now. God, this one's harder than the ball. No. Ooh. Well, I like falafel in theory. I've had some nice falafel. But the first time I tried falafel, it was super, super dry. And it just like gummed my mouth up and it was horrible. So now every time I try and eat falafel, that's the image that pops back into my head. And yeah. Which continent has the largest population? It's going to be Asia. It's got like India and China. Ta-da! Nice. Which of these cities is a capital? Well, New York isn't the capital of the States, that's Washington, D.C. Sydney isn't the capital of Australia, that's Canberra. Rio de Janeiro is not the capital of Brazil, that's Brasilia. So New Delhi, I believe, is the capital of India. Yes. So for some reason I have a good knowledge of capitals. Okay, don't fall in. How many signs are there in the zodiac? 12? I guess, because I can't exactly name them. Yeah, there we go. She's run away. She found what she needed and ran away. Which of these SPF games is the oldest? It's between Counter-Strike and Call of Duty. I want to say Counter-Strike. Yeah. Owls can turn their heads 360 degrees. If Nina were here, she'd tell you that's bollocks. It's closer to 270. Which is still impressive. Oh. We have a man talking to us again, I think. That's stage 2 complete. Slightly slower. I had to think a bit more about these questions. How bad are our falls? Oh, we had 10 falls. We failed less. Completed 100 questions. And these that was delicious. There we go. Oh. Thankfully you can sort of twist to make a mantle. Whee.
Okay.
Oh, here we go.
100 questions already. Not too bad.
You downloaded
but this is just the beginning of a very long road. Stay focused on your goal, the golden brain.
Golden brain, eh? That's true. It's difficult to do it after that. Stage 3. Okay. Oh god, I can see that. I think you jump through moving now. What is the distance of a marathon? I like the hyper-specific one. Because it's either 42 or that. Yeah. They put it in kilometers, like 26 point something miles. So I'm sorry. Who wears a percent? Let's try a Roman Emperor, because that's the cool one. Oh, it was a pharaoh. Okay. Is that the thing on his head? Don't know. Who created the sculpture The Thinker? That's Rodin. Rodin? Get that old-timey music out of here. Which company manufactures Barbie dolls? That's Mattel. Yeah. There we go. A century is a period of how many years? That's 3 years. And a centurion leads 100 guys. Bono is the singer of which rock band? U2. That has infected everyone's iTunes. In which country is the Neuschwanstein that castle located? That's Germany. It's the inspiration for the Disney castle. What colour should be added to blue to make purple? It's red. He did a lot of thinking, maybe. Who is Sherlock Holmes' friend and partner? There you go, that's Watson. Either John or James, depending on which one you read, I believe. Cows don't have teeth. That's gotta be false. Yeah, I've never seen a gummy cow. Which animal does cashmere wool come from? Goat? Yeah, I'm assuming if it was just sheep, it would be a wool, just wool. And cat wool is what I don't want to think about. Which country is not part of the Maghreb? Given the location of the other countries, I'm guessing it's Turkey. Yeah. They're all Africa, I believe. What cheese is traditionally used in the Greek salad? That's feta. How tasty it is. Look. What is the official language of Argentina? Spanish. I'd say it's not Portuguese, that's Brazil. Yep, there we go. Who is the iconic actor of Wolverine? That's Hugh Jackman. Or Hugh Jackman, if you like. Yippity-bitty. That is... Which country does this flag represent? I've seen that flag around. Yeah. See, like, if I've seen it, it's going to be a country that's crossed over with things I watch at times. So, oh god! In which century was the Mona Lisa painted? 18th? No, I think it was earlier than that. Try 17th. No, it was even earlier than that. 16th. Wonder why it's called Caesar. It's named after a place. What is the square root of 121? 11. Yeah. Faker is a professional player of which video game? Never even heard of him. Or her. Them, I suppose, in this case. It's not Overwatch. It is League of Legends. That'd be why I haven't heard of them. Canada is the second largest country in the world. Oh, that's true. I'm thinking like it's as big as like China, but I guess it is. Which club did Lionel Messi join in 2023? I have no fucking clue. Real Madrid. No, it was Inter Miami. That fact will not go in my brain because I have no use for it. What country is famous for its tulip fields? That's the Netherlands. There's like a tulip crisis or something at some point. What colour are the iconic London taxis? They're black. Mowgli is the main character in which movie? It's the Jungle Book. Nice easy one there. What is the unit of electrical resistance? Is an ohm. again. Charge! There we go. Who invented the character Hercule Poirot? That's Agatha Christie. Because I also have read, or listened to, I think, all of the Hercule Poirot books that I can get my mitts on, so... I do like Trivial Pursuit. I seem to be rare in that no one else does. I just like trivia games. Trivial Pursuit, I quite like this one called Articulate, where you've got to, like, say a word, but you can't say the word itself, so you've got to describe it. I love stuff like that. What is the top layer of skin called? The epidermis? Question mark? Yeah. How many colours are there in a rainbow? Let's see. Richard of York gave battle in vain. 7. Little mnemonic there for remembering colours of the rainbow. Richard of York gave battle in vain. What is the name of Mickey's dog? That's Pluto. Australia declared war on kangaroos in 1937. False. They declared war on emus. And lost. What is the main function of the Egyptian pyramids? They are, I believe, royal tombs. It curves up, so it's going to be a jump. In what country was Pablo Picasso born? I think he was Spanish. Yeah. What is the capital of Canada? I think Canada's another one where the capital is less well known than the rest. Ooh, I might have to look into that book. Capital of Canada. I'm gonna put me chips on Ottawa. Yes. Get out of here. What is the main component of air? Nitrogen. Yeah. Which actor plays Jon Snow in Game of Thrones? That's Kit Harington. If I can just get him to mantle, that takes me most of the way up there. Who discovered the first antibiotic? I believe that's Alexander Fleming. That'd be penicillin. He saved a shit ton of lives. Supposed to be pressing E there for a second, but I don't think it... Oh, it's on that. There we go. What is the largest US state? Alaska, I want to say. Yeah, Alaska's fucking huge. Yeah, bollocks. That's 110, 176, 190. None of the above. Let's go D. I'm doing it again. I was right. It's like the closest one to my terrible mental maths. Who's Peter Pan's enemy? Captain Hook. Keep losing this by failing. A hexagon has 6 sides. False. That's an octagon. Boom. Which year did Titanic sink? 1982? No, 1912, I want to say. Yeah. In which country is Lake Baikal located? Oh, God. Never heard of it. Let's go Finland. Nope. It was Russia. Nope. What is the main ingredient in guacamole? It's avocado. Again, another thing that I don't feel too strongly about. Yeah, that's the way to go. He was a true scientist rather than the money man who happened to stumble on it, you know. Which game is set in the future universe of Night City? Cyberpunk. Well, I'm gonna rush that. Yeah, actual, like, scientists care more about helping people than, you know, money. What direction does the compass always point? Magnetic north. That way. It's like, you gotta, like, to do it properly, I think you gotta, like... Okay, why are we in black and white? What's that? It's more artistic. Which mountain is the highest in the world? That feels like a trick question. No, it was right. Okay. Which fictional city does The Simpsons take place in? Springfield. There is a Springfield. It's a town, I think, in the UK. That always used to give me joy as a kid when we drive past signs for it. Guacamole salsa. Ooh. Combination of the two things you get on nachos. Interesting. Which of the following is not a prime number? 27 is divisible by 3. Hey, we're back in colour again. Which singer performs the song Poker Face? That's Lady Gaga. Good song. Dalmatian puppies are born without spots. True. Yeah. Gotta be like the wriggly little pink jobbies until they get their fur in, I'm assuming.
My radio doesn't work right.
That's a shame.
No good music, just noise. Terrible noise. I really wanted to hear some good old rock and roll.
Okay, thanks for sharing. All the radios here are just playing this weird, stock, old-timey music. Ooh, that does sound nice. I can see guacamole as a vehicle for flavour, so that should work. A lot of guacamole I've had is just has that sort of creamy texture, but no real like taste to it. I think that's why I haven't really gone for avocados, because you know they're all texture, no taste. Not that my sense of taste is great anymore. I've had 3 bouts of COVID over the last few years, so my sense of smell and taste is a bit blunted. Which makes you wonder why I'm still the cook of the household, but my food still goes down alright, so until I poison people by using too many spices, I'll keep cooking. How many players are on a football field at kickoff? I want to say 11? No, I don't actually know. Oh, it's still on both sides, not on one side though. That'd be why it's 11 per side. That's why I was getting confused. What was the first YouTube video to reach 1 billion views? I want to say Gangnam Style. Yeah. I've watched it a few times. Which Mexican artist is mainly known for her self-portraits? I have no clue. I have not heard of any of these people. Let's go for Frida Kahlo. I like the first name Frida, so there we go. Which test is used to assess the intelligence of a computer? Turing test. The IQ test. Let's put our computer through an IQ test, shall we? Go. Boop. How many Oh, are you counting Pluto or you're not counting Pluto? If you're not counting Pluto, I think it's 7. Could be wrong. You're forgetting a planet. My very energetic mother just swam under the pier, but I'm not counting the pier, so it's 7. Good old mnemonics. No! Okay, guess you are counting Pluto. Or I'm forgetting that. Which is entirely possible. It's too hot to think. Well, yeah, there's that. Which of these was composed by Maurice Ravel? I don't think it's Claire Lune. I think it's Toccata. It's between Bolero and La Mer. Bolero. Yeah. Don't know who composed Claire Lune, but I think their name would stand out to me if I saw it, yeah. Which city is the Museum of Modern Art located? I think that's New York. The MoMA. Certainly remember it coming up in Brooklyn Nine-Nine, so... In archery, what is the colour at the centre of the target? I think getting it mixed up with a dartboard in my head. Green? Nope. Yellow. Okay. That's what it was. I knew I'd recognise the name when I saw it. In Malcolm. What are the name of the parents? It's Lois and Hal. Assuming you mean Malcolm in the Middle when there isn't just another show called Malcolm out there. Fish cannot blink their eyes. They have like a film over their eyes, I think. So. Yeah. What is the largest animal in the world? Ant. Blue whale? I didn't say you said animal. Not well, blue whale's a mammal anyway. Yeah. In what country is the archaeological site of Petra located? Jordan. I know that thanks to GeoGuessr. Oof, that's close. What is the main vitamin found in oranges? Vitamin C. That's how they prevented scurvy. Who discovered radioactivity? Not Thomas Edison. I think it was Henri Becquerel. Yeah. Who directed The Shining? That was Stanley Kubrick. Get on this police thing. Nice flag. Are you going to ask me what country it's from? Yeah. It's not Mexico. I mean, that does have a bird, but I don't think it looks like that. Colombia's leaping out at me. Let's try that. Nope. It was Ecuador. Yeah, they did a crossover little thing, I think. Like a secret ending to Breaking Bad, where it's actually just a bad dream that Hal's had and he wakes up in bed. How many years did the 100 Years' War last? It lasted 116 years, I think. Between good old England and horrible old France. What is the sum of angles and triangle? 180? Maybe? Did I? Brain no wanna work? Yeah, thank you. Thank you for my half melted brain is still able to do basic geometry. Which sports game is produced by Electronic Arts? Is FIFA Electronic Arts? Feeling it is. Yeah. Kyoto was the capital of Japan before Tokyo. I believe that is true. Yes. The capital was moved during various eras. Which discipline was present in the Olympics until 1948? Painting, maybe? Seems like the sort of thing that the original spirit of the Olympics. Yeah, there we go. Which country was Tetris created? I think wasn't that the Soviet Union? Because they got like some Basil's Cathedral in the background and shit like that. It's worth a laugh. How many letters are there in the modern Latin alphabet? 26. Don't we use the modern Latin alphabet? What is the name of the main character in Half-Life? That is Gordon Freeman. Which architect designed the Guggenheim Museum in Bilbao? Frank Gehry is the only one I've heard of. Yeah. Ah, fuck, I hate this. I hate this fucking moving thing. Yes, so it was. I mean, their capital was ping-ponged around a little bit, I think. Which author wrote the Twilight Saga? That was Stephanie Meyer, unfortunately. Even the actors in the film didn't like it. In which city did the first Disneyland open? Was it Anaheim? That's leaping out at me. Yep. Which shirt number is inseparable from Cristiano Ronaldo? Let's just roll the dice, shall we? Eeny, meeny, miny, mo, catch, take a better if it was, there we go. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo, you are the one. I didn't really check. Let's go see. Nope. It was 7. Do not know anything about football. Who has created the Dragon Ball manga? I have a feeling that's Toriyama? Yeah. Don't know anything about Dragon Ball either. Kilometre is longer than a mile. False, because 3 miles are roughly 5 kilometres, so. because I run 5k. I used to run 5k twice a week back in the day. Now I struggle to run like a mile and a half. Who was the worst woman to fly solo across the Atlantic Ocean? Well, it's not Hermione Granger. Amelia Earhart, she was gung-ho flyer, yeah. Which country is the manufacturer of Skoda from? I think it's the Czech Republic. Yes. Another nice flag. What is the capital of Moldova? Take a sip. Make a thinking noise. I'm gonna guess Tbilisi. I think Jakarta is the capital of somewhere else. Let's go Tbilisi. No, I was wrong. It's Chisinau. Never heard of it. Sorry, Moldova. I don't know anything about your country. You have a lovely flag there. What is the main cause of the extinction of the dinosaurs? It was an asteroid. That's the current thinking. Such things can change. Whoop. Bread. Give me the bread. Which actor plays Tony Montana in Scarface? Al Pacino? Another film I've not seen. I was right. That's good. Oof, just made that. Second, third, and names of workers to give it. I can see that. I'm assuming those costumes don't have like a cooling system. Which human organ can regenerate almost entirely? That's the liver. I learned that one when I was a kid. That was, I think, one of my very first facts to just tell people as fun facts out of nowhere to make yourself look smart. I used to do that a lot. What is the colour of an emerald? It's green. How many seconds are there in an hour? 60 times 60, it's going to be 3,600, yeah. Oh. What is Iron Man's real identity? Is Tony Stark. It says at the end of the very first film. There are more pyramids in Sudan than in Egypt. That sounds silly enough that it could be true. Yeah. Which year did Christopher Columbus discover America? He sailed the seas in 1492, I think. Yeah. Which country is the Suez Canal located? It's not. I don't think it's Iran because that's not the Hormuz Strait or whatever it is. Let's try Lebanon. Nope. It was Egypt. Makes sense actually. Should have known that. This is true. This is true. Which of these products never expires? That'll be honey. Okay, it's just sugar. Sugar with a lot of decent properties to it. Which video game company created Red Dead Redemption? That is Rockstar Games. Had to be done. Thread the needle. There we go. What is the traditional dance of the Rio Carnival? I don't think it is this, but I've got to... When I see an option that says Samba, I've got to put it on, you know. Hey, Samba's right! Samba's always right. It's the right answer to every question. I wonder if his previous owners liked the dance, or... I always wondered if they named him Samba on purpose, or if they just forgot the name of the cat from Lion King. What is the longest river in Europe? Let's go for the one I've heard of, the Danube. It was wrong. What's the Volga? No idea what country that is in. In which city is the Acropolis located? Gotta be Athens. It's a Greek word, isn't it? I mean, polis literally means city. That's why an Acropolis means city of the dead. Who wrote The Adventures of Tom Sawyer? I believe that was Mark Twain. Yeah. What is the name given to the study of coins? Numerology? Or is that the study of numbers? Yes, it must be a study of numbers. Yeah, I'd heard about that. By all accounts, Christopher Columbus was a bit of a knobhead. Elephants cannot jump. True. That's got to be true. They're way too heavy for that. And, you know, it must be something to do with how their knees work. Oh, there we go. We made it through another stage. Stage 4 complete. Yeah, so we took home Samba from, like, a... not quite a rescue, but sort of is.
No, the duck
wait,
in
this
the
goes
car's
down.
super annoying. You did the right thing blowing them up. Nothing like a little explosion to keep you focused.
Yeah, so we got Samba from, like, it's called Cats Protection. They like, take in pets that their owners can't care for anymore. And I believe his previous owner had passed away. He was 9 years old when we got him, so he was already a senior. But yeah, so he had at least one previous owner. It's a strange thing because we got him during COVID. We knew we wanted a cat, but if it wasn't COVID, we would have gone to the place to look at different cats and all that sort of stuff. And yeah, we didn't know if we wanted... I knew we wanted an adult cat, but we didn't know, like, an old cat. But he was the only one on the website. So we were like, well, we want a cat. He's there. We'll snag him before anyone else can. And yeah, he turned out to be just the sweetest, most loveliest cat we could have ever hoped for. So it was like fate that we managed to get our boy. Which goalkeeper has won the most Lev Yashin trophies in football? I've not heard of any of these people. Let's go with Hugo Lloris, because he sounds like a slow Loris. No, don't base your answers based on slow animals. Even though slow Lorises are awesome. What instrument allows viewing the surface from a submarine? That is a periscope. Who painted The Last Judgment in the Sistine Chapel? Da Vinci? No. It was Michelangelo, of course it was. Do it. Should have known that too. What is the M in the abbreviation for MMORPG? It's massively multiplayer online role-playing games. It's massively. Massively! Oh, you donked your head. There we go. Yeah, that's true. I should have been more specific during lockdown. Trust me, I know COVID is still a thing because I caught it late last year, so I know better than most that it's still around. What is the approximate percentage of left-handed people in the world? It's about 20%. Rare-ish. Well, everyone seems to know a left-handed person. Nope. It was 10%. Damn, I didn't think it was that rare. Let me on! Well, I think we got the better end of the deal, to be honest, so... in music, which word indicates a gradual increase in volume? Crescendo, I believe. Well, it's not really gradual, but I guess it can be gradual. What is the hometown of the Beatles? Ooh, I think they're Liverpudlians. Yeah. What is the only metal that is liquid at room temperature? That's mercury. What is the name of the Japanese art of paper folding? That is origami. The flags of the Ivory Coast and Ireland have the same colours. Oh, that's so, like, specific. It's got to be true. Yeah. Yeah, that's fine. We'll call him left-handed. Anyone else you want to be nice to, you call them Southpaw. What was the first animal to orbit Earth? Dog, I believe. Hippopotamus. Was that Laika? Poor sweet Laika. What is the most popular country in the world in 2025? I think it's India now. Yeah. It was China at one point, I think. What is the main spice in paella? I want to say cumin? Coriander's a herb. It can be ground coriander, can be a spice, can't it? So, let's try cumin. Nope. It was saffron. Oh, yeah, I did not know that. Why is paella like street food then? Saffron's stupidly expensive. Maybe it's like it's the official recipe has saffron in, but everyone makes it without. What mythical creature is half man, half horse? That's a centaur. I've known that since I was a wee lad from the Heroes of Might and Magic 3. Oh, really? That's interesting. I've heard it's good for like catching opponents off guard because they're used to fighting. Is it Orthodox? Is that the other version of your stance? Who's the director of Star Wars? George Lucas. Unfortunately. Toot toot. A Christmas tree? Oh god. What country does this flag represent? I mean, is that a pine tree? It's gotta be like North Australia, Latvia. Well, I've been to Latvia. I don't recommend. I don't remember seeing that flag, but it was Lebanon. Okay, not as north as I was expecting. Who was the first president of the United States? Was it Washington, or was there some other bullshit answer? No, it was Washington. Okay. It's always like one of those questions that's like, oh, everyone thinks it's George Washington, but actually it was Jim Bim, who was president for 10 minutes before or something. How many litres are in 1 cubic metre of water? Well... Australia, 100. I know this for sure. No. Oh, I should have gone with my first instincts to say 1,000. But... I guess that makes sense. If you want to strike quick and fast, then you want your dominant arm, yeah. Interesting. Which of the following is an audio file type? That's MP3. Like the audio file type. Should have done like a unusual one like OGG or something. Bananas grow on trees. Is it a tree or is it like a bush? Let's try false. Yeah. In which sport is the ATP ranking used? Just pour my coffee because I don't know. ATP. I don't even know what that could stand. I've not heard anything about that in golf. Could be football if we're talking American football. Don't know. Just pausing a little bit for the stream to catch up, see if you got any ideas. I don't know anything about horse riding. I've watched a bit of tennis and I've not heard any. I've heard like seeding in tennis, but I've not heard anything to do with ATP. So it's been football, and you see, if it was that, I might have a better luck. If it was about stuff like that. Let's try football. They have a lot of shit terminology. It was tennis, that's embarrassing. I'm not super into it. I like watching Wimbledon, but... what country has the most lakes in the world? I want to say Russia just because of its fucking size. It was Canada. Canada's pretty big too, so... Which physicist discovered gravity? Isaac Newton. The Apple Man. In which fictional city does Aladdin take place? Agrabah. There we go. I knew that one. I really liked Aladdin. I mean, I still do. I used to watch it all the time as a kid. What is sodium chloride? Salt, I believe. You know, you started pulling back when I wasn't expecting it. This one always gets me. I don't think I've ever made this one on like the first jump. Not just me then. Oh, that was close. Who wrote The Old Man and the Sea? I believe that was Hemingway. Yeah. A little bit of Hemingway. Not bad. remember it. I read one about bullfighting. Here Comes the Sun or something like that. Which is very cynical from what I remember. Which city is the Copacabana beach located? Ooh, I don't know. Let's go Rio. I've heard of it. So, yeah, there we go, yeah. If I've heard of it, it probably means it's quite a big one, and Rio de Janeiro is like the city in Brazil. How many teeth does an adult human have? Oh, fuck. Should probably know this. I sort of, without thinking, just ran my tongue along my teeth, but I don't think that's going to help. It's guessing time! No. 32, man, we've got a lot of teeth. I count wisdom teeth, because not everyone... I suppose they're still there, aren't they? They just haven't, like, descended or whatever. In the traditional Monopoly game, which space is diagonally opposite to start? I think it's free parking. It's like you start, and then you're visiting jail when you first go around. And it's free parking. And it's go to jail, I think. And you come back. It's not income tax. Let's try free parking. Yeah. Jupiter is twice as massive as all the other planets in the solar system combined. I mean, it is fucking huge, so... Yeah. 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 He's an interesting dude as well, Hemingway. Another, troubled guy. But he was one who, like, was convinced that people were watching him and following him, and it turned out he was right. And he's led a very interesting and tragic life, and that's reflected a lot in his writing. And his writing style as well is one that I based my own writing on when I was in uni. Because he has a very sort of clipped, to-the-point style. Like, all his, like, descriptions are... They're short and sweet, you know? He trims out a lot of the unnecessary fat. In 2022, how many years had Queen Elizabeth been on the throne? Oh, fuck. I don't pay attention to royalty, so I can't remember what jubilee that was. 70? Yeah, I remember seeing like 70 mugs and teapots and all that other bollocks. How long does a half last in hand? What the hell is handball? If I knew what that was, then I might have a better luck at guessing. Let's go 30 minutes. Okay, is that like volleyball? What is the capital of South Africa? Oh, is it Johannesburg or is it Cape Town? Oh, I want to say Johannesburg. No, it was Pretoria. Okay. Yet another country where the capital is one that isn't as famous as the other ones. But I guess that's probably the outside influence, isn't it? Tourism towns are the ones that are well known. Which US state is South Park set in? Is it Alaska? It's always snowing there. So that probably rules out California and Texas. I don't know much about Colorado. Although it does show up a lot in shows. No, it must have been Colorado. That would have been my second guess. Another show I don't really watch. Yeah, I can see that. Yeah, Christopher Lee's super interesting, man. Who directed the film Reservoir Dogs? That was Quentin Tarantino. That was the Feet Man himself. Oh, it's faster now. Why is that one red? Yeah. Oh, thankfully you can do a 360 spin in midair. How many vocal cords does a human have? How many cords are in the larynx? I think it's 4. Oh, I should have known that. That was my first guess as well. I know everyone says that, but I should just... Why is there a toilet? That just completely derailed my attempt to defend myself. Which sea separates Africa and Europe? That's the Mediterranean, I believe. Yeah. You were right. Should really have set the delay on this to be as low as possible so that you can actually help me with this trivia, but I completely forgot. I'll be with you in a minute. Just got to use the toilet real quick. Okay, I have a fart counter. Lovely. 5 bonus points. Congratulations. That was... Let me get back to the trivia now. Which console is a controller with 3 grips? That's the Nintendo 64. I feel like that's the end result of a lot of long-running shows. They sort of lose their, like, political edge, or they just try and make fun of everyone equally, and it just doesn't work as well. Either take a stance or get off the soapbox. Which video game takes place? Video game takes place in Los Santos. It's not Sleeping Dogs. It's not Saints Row, 'cause I think that's Steelport. Red Auto 5? Watch Dogs. Straight GTA 5. Yeah. I played GTA 5 for about 2 hours, thought, wow, this engine sucks ass, and then didn't do it again. Water contains no calories. Let's go false. It might contain minerals that have calories in. No, it's true. Okay. I suppose there isn't any like energy component to water, is there? So I thought it was going to be like pure water doesn't, but tap water, blah blah blah. What year was the Game Boy released in North America? Go in 94. No, 89. Oh, I suppose the original Game Boy. When I hear Game Boy, I think of the Game Boy Pocket, because that's the one I had. So I like forget that that's like a different version, like a later version of the Game Boy. What country does Ibiza belong to? Spain? Yeah. What organ in the human body produces insulin? That would be the pancreas. In which video game does the main character's name is Kratos? It's God of War. Yeah. What does the Beaufort scale measure? Wind speed. It's an interesting scale, the Beaufort scale. It's like a non-numerical scale. It's entirely descriptive. Basically describes, like, I think there's a scale for over the sea, because I think it was originally for ships, but they made like a land one, and it's basically like a light breeze will move crops or whatever all the way up to hurricane speeds that will destroy houses and tear up trees and stuff. It's like all descriptive about what will happen rather than a, you know, this is a measurement of wind speed. It's an interesting scale, and it's never really been replaced in usefulness. Obviously you can measure wind speed, but it means nothing to most people, so it's just a scale that's endured. What's the largest ocean in the world? I want to say it's Pacific. Yes. In which city is the International Criminal Court located? Is that The Hague? Yeah. How many Tour de France titles was Lance Armstrong stripped of? Because he was doping. Let's go 3. Nope. Damn, 7. Oof. Big oof. What is the official language of Austria? I want to say German. Yeah. Austrian is like one of those. Yeah, they speak American in America. Square watermelons are commonly sold in Japan. I believe that is true. Okay, we made it through another round. Didn't do quite as well that time.
My television doesn't work either. That's fine. We don't need to hear bad news every 5 minutes. Let's keep things positive, right?
Wow. Very topical. Yeah, don't blame you. Life's too short to be entertaining bigots. Oh, we're storming the castle by the looks of it. Very, very delicious looking castle. What's going on with this shadow? Like a whale or something? Or is the shadow just going a bit crazy? Charge! Oof. Yeah. Hey, here we go. See how I'm doing. Yeah, a bit longer on timing for this one. I had to stop and think a few times. Yeah, score's fine. Had a lot of falls. 19, yeah. That damn, like, plank, rotating plank one. Stage 6. What sport is Serena Williams a legend? Tennis. She is a legend. What gas is responsible for the greenhouse effect? Well, there's more than one, but predominantly it is carbon dioxide. It's actually the carbon-oxygen bond that's responsible, which is why methane is more effective a greenhouse gas than carbon dioxide is, because that's OH4. So it's got twice the number of bonds. Who painted Guernica? Guernica. Andy Warhol. Is it the Campbell Superman? Let's go on. I can't picture Guernica in my head, so... Here's Pablo Picasso. Yeah, I don't know why loads of people have chosen... I guess it's the internet age, isn't it? People's shittiest opinions are getting supported. The Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles are named Leonardo, Donatello, Michelangelo, and Samuel. It's Raphael. Can you describe Guernica for me? Because it's not in my head. What does the Statue of Liberty hold in its left hand? She's got like a book to it. It's a torch, isn't it? Well, it's definitely not a bottle or a tablet or a crown. So, if it was like a book, then it would be okay. Oh, I was mixing the hands up, and I was thinking it was a book. Funny enough, the Statue of Liberty is not very important to me, so... Which band made the song Come As You Are? I have absolutely no idea. It's a war scene. Okay. I was way off then. I'd probably recognise it if I saw it, I just wouldn't know the name. Oh god, I'm terrible at music. Can't even picture... Can't even hear what song that is in my head. Get any ideas? Will I chug some coffee? Nirvana, thank you. I am going to chug some coffee. Okay, what is the currency of Thailand? It's not yen, it's Japan. One, I think, is South Korea. Not heard of Taka. Well, let's try the baht. Yeah. Which year was Call of Duty first released? Oh, I have a feeling it was in the 2000s. 2003. Yeah. Because I was old enough to play it with other people, so I was about 10. Which fictional planet does Superman come from? Krypton. Tooth enamel is the hardest substance in the human body. Yes, it might be hair, though. No. That might just be tensile strength. Who invented the printing press in 1440? I have the feeling that was Johannes Gutenberg. Name leaps out at me. Yeah. Which country did Nelson Mandela serve as president? That was South Africa, I think. Yep. What is the main food of koalas? Eucalyptus. Another leaf that has absolutely shit nutritional value, so they have to eat a shit ton of it. And they've all got syphilis. Or is it chlamydia? I can't remember. It might be chlamydia. Ah, yeah. I love that game. It's a very good game that I don't want to record because it's too, like, just made of snakes. I was talking about Spec Ops The Line. It's too, like, brutal, I feel like. That my style of commentary would not be appropriate. For which agency is James Bond a secret agent? She's he even is MI6. I guess it could be a she. I guess they need to change it from James Bond, but James Bond could just be like a name they give to people, couldn't it? What country does this flag represent? It's got like the yin yang. Not that that means much. Let's go for the Philippines. Nope. It was Mongolia, which would have been my other guess. That was between the two of them. What is the name of the ship with which Christopher Columbus discovered America? Oh, I don't know. The Endurance? That sounds a bit weird. Santa Maria. I shall wait for your advice. Because I don't know jack shit about Christopher Columbus. They're not taught in school. So let's see if I'm right. If it's one of the, if it's either A or C, or I'll probably come and say it's B or D. True. Saint Mary, Santa Maria. Thank you. It's probably the one I was leaning towards. Oh Christ. Oh. Let's just get it wrong and. Yeah. Should have gone for the whole number. They always add up to whole numbers when they insert maths questions in, because it's like, oh, you should have known, it's a whole number. What does www stand for in an internet address? It's World Wide Web. Van Gogh only sold one painting during his life. I believe that is true. He's the poster boy for artists getting famous after their deaths. In basketball, how many steps can you take with the ball without dribbling? I have a feeling it's 2. It counts as travelling? Yeah. Which discipline can you not win a Nobel Prize? I think it's mathematics. Yeah, which I remember being a bit bullshit, really, seeing as maths underpins so many of the other disciplines. What colour appears on 75% of the world's flags? It's gotta be white. Surely. Or blue. Red? I suppose it is on the England flag. I can't really talk too much about that. It's a running GTA joke. Oh, okay. I never really got into GTA games, so I'll have to miss that. In which country was Lord of the Rings filmed? New Zealand. You can actually go to where the Shire is. Which science studies gemstones? Geology? It's like the study of rocks and... No, it's gemology, okay. I didn't realise there was a separate discipline just for gemstones. I thought it would all come under geology. Very pretty. Charge! Jump before it pulls back. There we go. Who is the author of The Great Gatsby? That's F. Scott Fitzgerald. Yeah. It's a game you want to play like once, I think. In which series did the characters Alex, Sam, and Clover appear? Oh, is that Totally Spies? Yeah. Nina was watching it recently, that's how I know that. What percentage of the world's population lives in China or India? China or India? Let's go for the biggest number then. Yeah. In the first Hunger Games movie, not going to know this then, how many players are there in total? We're running out of time in this session, so let's guess. 12, no. 24, okay. In the 1900 Paris Olympics, women competed for the first time. Is that true? Yeah. No longer big sweaty men. What term refers to the study of insects? That's entomology. Hear my computer whirring. That's the, it's running a little slow, I think, because of the heat. Which country is the Trevi Fountain located? I want to say Italy? Yeah. Interesting flag. What is the capital of Morocco? Marrakesh? Marrakesh is the main one I've heard of. There we go. It's not. It is Rabat. Okay. Ah. Got the question wrong and failed, so that's like an extra 5 points. What is the symbol for potassium? It's K. Yep. Oh, I didn't know. Ooh, that's interesting. They're making a Darkwood 2, which I am very, very interested in. Who directed the film Batman: The Dark Knight? That was Christopher Nolan, I believe. Balance that one perfectly. What is the longest bone in the human body? Is it the femur? Yeah, it's the leg bone. Makes sense. And the leg is the longest part of the human body. What does the Q in IQ stand for? It's quotient. It's the intelligence quotient. And it was never supposed to be used as a definitive record of someone's intelligence. 3, 9, 27, 81, 7, 2, 9. Yeah, we're timesing by 3, I think. Lois Litt and Mike Ross are characters from which TV series? I remember Lois in Stranger Things. And that's the only one I've seen. I saw a bit of Ozark. Okay, I didn't watch enough of Ozark. Suits, okay. All squares are rectangles, but not all rectangles are squares. Are all squares rectangles? I thought rectangles were like when the two sides are different. We're false. Okay, all squares are rectangles apparently. Maybe a rectangle isn't like a officially designated shape or something, I don't know. When is Halloween celebrated? Well, okay, a bit of a softball there. Yeah, exactly. Which volcano destroyed the city of Pompeii? The one that you mentioned earlier. Mount Vesuvius. What do bees collect to make honey? They collect pollen. What do they collect? Well, that's what they collect. No, okay. They collect nectar. Oh. I assume they... Oh no, they don't actually collect pollen, do they? That's not what they're there to collect. They just happen to collect it. Duh. Gregory House. That was dumb. That was dumb. Because I'm just so used to seeing bees with the cute little pollen all over their legs. What planet is known for its large rings? That's Saturn. Wait for it to come around again. Grab on. There we go. Seems to be the easiest way of doing this one. He says and almost fumbles it. Which river runs through Rome? I believe that's the Tiber. Certainly not the Thames. Yeah. Which country is the Sagrada Familia located? Let's try Barcelona. Yeah. How many dots are there on a pair of dice? Very loud. I don't know like the number off the top of my head, so I'm having to like try and do the mental arithmetic. Should have gone for the biggest one. My mental arithmetic added up to none of them. Okay. Yeah, it's interesting. Never really got the point of Mensa, to be honest. What is the national flower of Japan? Cherry blossom. I know they donate stuff, and which is all cool, but I don't understand why they need to be like high IQ. Do they all just get together and jerk each other off or something? I don't know. Flamingos get their pink colour from the food they eat. That's true. Maybe they get it from the algae that they eat. Whee. Right, well, we've run out of time, so let's just hear what this guy has to say, and then we'll park it here. We'll just finish this platforming, get to the next questions, and then we'll go from there. Super speed platforming. Oh, I thought that the thing had hair then, but no, it's just a tree behind it. You gonna talk to me again? Or have you given up? You're watching your TV shows or whatever.
You made
There we go.
it halfway. Only a few people managed to reach this point. Stay consistent. The golden brain is getting closer.
Good to know. Yeah, I knew it was like you have to be a certain IQ to get in. Just curious as to what they actually did, you know. That's golf, but we have to end it here. So, I hope you enjoyed this little journey down trivia lane. I certainly did. I love me some trivia. Quite like this is probably my favourite one of the two. Your progress is saved good. If you want to see it again, let me know and I'll keep it here. If not, I will probably just finish it on my own because I am enjoying it. Let's just pause it so the timer doesn't keep going up. Either way, next week we'll be back with more Beyond Hanwell. So we'll be back to hitting things rather than answering questions. Yeah, it was. I quite enjoyed it. So thank you very much for watching. Have a lovely weekend. Don't know if it's that hot over there, but if it is, stay hydrated and keep cool. And we'll speak again next week. Bye-bye.